How's everyone doing today? This is Desiree, the naturopath, coming straight at you from my kitchen with healthquickie.com. And I wanted to make a quick video today talking about different supplements. So if any of you are my clients, if we've ever worked one-on-one in private naturopathic consultation, or you've been following me for a while, you know that in general, I don't love to recommend synthetic laboratory produced supplements. Often with my individual client cases, I'll go more for herbal tinctures, herbal remedies, teas, tissue salts, homeopathic remedies, natural vitamin and supplements, so whole food natural vitamin and supplements. You know, for my pregnancy, if you saw my pregnancy live, when I was actually super pregnant, I did this video so you can watch it. I took like a whole food supplement, so it's actually like dehydrated fruits and vegetables. And today's a super exciting live because I've received this amazing package in the mail a couple days ago, but I wanted to wait to share it with you guys. And I'm super excited about this company. I've actually been taking their products for a while and I replenish my stock every single month. So I want to show you my FedEx package. I want to share this with you guys because it is so incredible and has made such a difference in my life. So here's my FedEx package. Are you guys ready? It's a surprise. Okay, let's go. So we're going to start with, I can't even wait to bust into these products again. We're going to start with the Earth Greens, okay? So this is a live, raw, green superfood powder. Each scoop contains 5.5 pounds of fresh vegetables and alkaline mineralizing greens. So we tend to live in an acidifying type of lifestyle. We go through stress, we drink coffee, we eat sugary foods, we eat acidifying whole grains, and we really need to balance that. If we are to thrive and stay in a really healthy state, we need to balance that by consuming lots of fruits and vegetables. But how many of us can actually consume that many fruits and vegetables? It's very difficult. These greens are super unique. I'm going to tell you the ingredients on the greens. Okay, so what you have in here is barley grass. If any of you know, I specialize in IBS and digestive issues. If you have IBS, chances are you maybe have leaky gut syndrome, and the permeability of the intestinal mucosa and the lining is often compromised. And that results in poor digestion, poor absorption, poor intake of minerals. And it's so important to mineralize, especially in those cases. So barley grass is actually really good for even inflammatory bowel conditions like Crohn's and colitis. So barley grass, alfalfa leaf. Alfalfa is one of the most nutrient-dense green leafy vegetables. Wheatgrass, just by itself, wheatgrass contains so many alkaline vegetables and minerals, and it's also chlorophyll rich. So chlorophyll is really close to our blood. So this is like blood nutrition. If you look into traditional Chinese medicine, if you look at any of the greens, these are blood builders, okay? If you're losing a lot of blood through your period, anything like that. Spinach, aloe vera. Aloe vera is very cooling, alkalizing, helps to heal over the gut mucosa as well. Kamut, parsley, lemongrass, kale, spearmint, broccoli, cabbage, peppermint, celery, and dandelion root. So dandelion root is actually an excellent liver cleanser. So I just want to show you how awesome this product is. So we're going to open up the package. I can't wait to dig into it. So basically, with these guys, you want to take 3 scoops a day. 3 scoops a day in a bit of water in a smoothie. You can make superfood balls with it. You can make popsicles. I'm gonna give you another video that I'll make with my daughter, and we'll make these amazing popsicles. So this is an amazing way to get live raw nutrition into your children. Okay, so why these greens are very different from any greens in the health food store is, first of all, they're all 100% organic, okay? So not many of the greens, you look at the health food store, go to Whole Foods, not many of the greens are 100% organic. This is live, raw nutrition. So the dehydration process, it's done in a silo, so it's a very patented dehydration process that these guys have. They do not compromise on the value of their products at all. They're so strict about what they do with their products. So other companies during the dehydration process will use solvents and heat extraction, and heat, we know from the raw food movement, heat destroys enzymes and nutrients and minerals. So you don't want to be using heat. You don't want to be using flash pasteurization of the greens, okay? Because this is going to, again, destroy all the enzymes and nutrients. So they use 0 heat pasteurization, no heat. The dehydration process is all raw and live, okay? So this is amazing. Not only that, but this is a very special green superfood powder. Let me try to find the scoop in here. I want to show you how cool this is. Oh my God, this is so cool. This is like electrifying. These greens are really, really special. So if you can see the scoop, I don't know if you can see all those little hairs sticking out. These greens have like a supercharge. What is it? It's 750 megahertz charge. So what happens is that they're negatively charged greens and our cells are positively charged. And so what happens, you can see actually it's like flying all over the place. What happens is because of this negative charge of the product, here, it's happening on the scoop. It actually, it's really bioavailable, okay? So the nutrition is bioavailable and it literally goes straight into our cells and our body absorbs it and recognizes it as a natural healing superfood. So our body absorbs this stuff very, very well, as opposed to vitamin pills and supplements that you find. First of all, don't buy your supplements at Costco or Walmart or the pharmacy. Please don't use those brands. They are terrible quality. What happens with all these cheap supplements is that they use a lot of binders and fillers and chemicals to sort of make the product stick together. Not only that, but it's not recognizable to the body. So if you actually Google, I don't remember if it was a chiropractor or a medical doctor that took these ultrasounds of his patients, or x-rays or ultrasounds, I'm not sure. And then he saw that these vitamin pills were literally stuck, so from the back, literally stuck in the digestive system, okay? So they were not being broken down and not being absorbed. So you don't want to use vitamins that are not whole food. You want to use, I'm always such a fan of like natural liquid extraction, powders first, okay? Number one. So I did a little calculation, okay? So it's recommended to take 3 scoops a day of the greens, of the alkaline mineral greens. In one container, you get 90 scoops. So guys, it's $1.66 a day, okay? So like $1.50 for 3 scoops a day of basically 16 pounds of organic, raw vegetation. How amazing is that? When you're looking at grasses and sprouts, you're also looking at the first sprout of the plant. And that is when the energetic capacity, the energetic sort of vibration is actually the strongest, if you want to look at plants and vegetables from an energetic point of view. But not only that, the nutrient capacity and the nutrient density is the strongest when a plant is at its grass phase. So the first sprouting of a plant. So guys, who goes to Starbucks here every day? Tell me, who goes to Starbucks and gets a coffee every day? So what is it, like $3.50, $4 for a latte? For $1.66, you can have a full day's worth of 16 pounds of organic, raw, dehydrated vegetables. How awesome is that? Okay, the next one, so I have three different products that I got. These are all health boosting products. This is the Super Reds, okay? So this is basically, it tastes amazing. It's sweetened with stevia, so no artificial sugars in these products. It actually tastes like, you know, pixie sticks. You know, have you guys ever eaten those pixie sticks when you were a kid? You used to dip that stick into that disgusting pink chemically powder. Well, it tastes like this. It has that like tart flavor and the sweet flavor from the stevia. So it's going to help to balance your blood sugar levels. This helps with cardiovascular health, heart health. LOL me, Tina says me. I guess you go to Starbucks, was that was that the answer? Okay, so we're gonna open up the Super Reds and I wanna read you what's in here. So all the superfoods, if you've ever heard of acai berry, raspberry, pomegranate, we know that these are super high in antioxidants. Blackberry, blueberry, cranberry, mangosteen, noni fruit, goji. Goji is one of the highest sources of vitamin C. Papaya, which is amazing for digestive enzymes, so helps you digest your food if you have any heaviness or bloating or gas or anything like this after meals. Papaya is amazing, especially the papaya seeds. Don't throw away your papaya seeds. Citrus pectin, grape seed extract. So you have the resveratrol in there. If you ever have heard that, you know, drinking red wine is healthy for you, this is because of the antioxidants in that wine. And then sweetens with stevia again. Okay, so this as well, 5.5 pounds of nutrient-dense superfoods. These are the most nutrient-dense superfoods on the planet. If you want to know more about superfoods, look at David Wolfe. He has an awesome book. I have it in my library. I should have brought it over, but an amazing book where he breaks down, he talks about every single one of these incredible superfoods. So they are all concentrated into one container. Again, this one we did the calculation, $1.56 a day. Only 1 scoop a day of this one, okay? Same thing, it's supercharged because of the way they process it. It's supercharged with that 750 megahertz of nutrition. The reason you want antioxidants in your diet is because we live in a toxic world. Let's face it. I mean, we're inundated with toxins through the water we drink, the air we breathe, the chemical products we use in our home, the chemical products we use on our bodies, and this is dangerous stuff. It actually takes a super hard toll on our body, okay? So we want to make sure that we have enough antioxidants. So there's oxidation with stress, with toxic living comes an oxidation of the cells. So you want, and then the free radical damage as well. You want to take some antioxidants in order to counter, to have a counter effect against those negative free radicals, okay? So same thing with the super red. This is going all over the place because of that supercharged. Okay, so beautiful, guys. You can give this to your kids. My daughter loves this stuff because of that tart flavor, the sour flavor, and then the sweetness, of course. Much better than eating any candy. So the scoop is bigger here. This is why you take 1 scoop a day. Okay, so this is the super greens. What's really cool about this is that you don't even have to mix it with water. Of course you can, but you can actually eat it. Okay, so that is amazing stuff. With these superfoods, also, I find that you can find, you know, in the health food stores, you can find the juices. So you can find goji juice, noni juice, acai berry juice, pomegranate juice, of course. But the juices often use flash pasteurization. So you are actually destroying the enzymes and the minerals in the product, okay? Whereas here, again, dehydration. Is it safe for a 2-year-old? Absolutely, I would give this to my child. Of course, I give it to my 4-year-old. But I would give it to a 2-year-old as well because it's food. That's the beauty of this. You are not using any dangerous, you know, chemical laboratory-produced products. Sorry, I'm just going to turn that off. You're actually using like nutrient-dense superfood. This is food, guys. You can, you know, the recommended daily intake of this is 3 scoops to start feeling amazing. But you can take like 10 scoops a day. I've heard of like reversal of major diseases. I won't mention any, but major diseases with this product. There are amazing, amazing testimonials of this product. A friend of mine is currently running a raw live detox for 30 days, and I'm in that private group, and people are taking this stuff, and honestly, the testimonials are insane, insane. So the betterment of health, increased energy, reversal of specific symptoms, conditions, acid reflux, you name it. Because if you look into every single one of these ingredients individually, the health benefits, the immune boosting benefits are like, you know, a huge, huge list for each individual ingredient. And when you combine them into one product, the supercharge of this product just goes like through the roof. Okay, guys, one more product. This is an amazing product. So B-complex vitamins, we've all heard of B-complex vitamins for helping to sort of rev up our metabolism, boost our metabolism. There are many different functions. You've got B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, okay? So like the whole range of B-complex vitamins, including B12, which many have heard of because if you're vegan or vegetarian, there'll often be a deficiency in B12, but this can help with that mineral, with that vitamin deficiency, okay? So this is the B Naturals. What's so gorgeous about this one is that you're not getting a synthetic B complex, okay? Like a pharmaceutical lab-produced synthetic B complex, because often you don't absorb that. If you've ever taken a B complex, you'll notice that your pee is neon yellow, right? That's all of what you're not absorbing is coming through your system and dumping into the toilet. So a lot of these synthetic vitamins and supplements are not being absorbed and assimilated, and they're not bioavailable because the body doesn't recognize them as food or as like a natural substance that can be sort of assimilated and taken in and integrated into the cells. Okay, so this is the B Naturals. What I love about this is that it's 3 products. So you've got royal jelly, bee pollen, and propolis and honey. Okay, so let's go one by one. Royal jelly is a substance that's actually very hard to find. We actually have some here in Quebec. It comes from a farm, and it comes in this tiny little container, and it's basically a raw protein that's really rich in all the B complex vitamins. Again, very bioavailable to the cells because it's a natural substance. What happens is the little nurse bees, actually, it's a precious substance. They create the substance and they feed it to one of the bees who eventually becomes the queen. And she becomes the queen because she's so nutrified and she has so much nutrition in her cells, and she becomes the queen of all of them. And she lives up to about 5 years, whereas the little nurse bees live up to like 5 or 6 weeks old. Okay, so the longevity of these products. Again, look at David Avocado Wolf. Okay, he's really popular right now. I see him posting all over the place, but he talks about these nutrient dense superfoods. So royal jelly I'll often give to my clients who are menopausal, because what happens is it's an adaptogen. So it's going to help to nourish the adrenal glands when the adrenal glands take over in a menopausal state. That's why women have all these hot flashes and night sweats and all these disturbing symptoms. But royal jelly on its own can really help with those symptoms. So it's an adaptogen. It helps us deal better with any stress situations. It nourishes the adrenal glands. Bee pollen, again, is like a raw protein. So if you saw my other video where I made my smoothie, I actually added some bee pollen in. And then honey, which is amazing because it has many different enzymes and nutrients. And propolis. So bee propolis is this sticky substance. If you've ever seen it in a health food store, it's a very sticky substance. It's very dark brown, I would say. It's actually kind of hard to take because it's so sticky and gooey, but it's mixed really well into this product. And the propolis is a huge immune booster. So if you ever suffer from colds or flus or viruses or anything like that, you definitely should be taking bee propolis. So this is amazing because it's also got the B12 in there. So if you have poor digestion issues, chances are it's the gut bacteria that helps to manufacture our B12, okay? So produce our B12 vitamin. So if you have any compromised digestion issues, you're likely going to be deficient in B12, and B12 is very important for the nervous system, okay? So your nervous system can really get shot if you don't have enough B12. I've seen a lot of vegans, guys, turn into meat eaters because they are having insufficient B12, even by taking B12, medical B12 shots. So make sure that you do take a B complex vitamin. If you are stressed, guys, if you are going through chronic stress, that is the number one killer. It's going to take a toll on your health. So if you are going through chronic stress, you definitely want to nourish your adrenal glands and take a B vitamin. If you look at B5, which is pantothenic acid, it's called the chronic stress vitamin. It's the number one vitamin that we should take for chronic stress. So consider all of these amazing nutrient-rich products. They're really incredible. I have been in the supplements industry as a naturopath. I've been working at health food stores sort of my whole life. I go to all the trade shows. I always look at what's new, up and coming, in the supplements market. And people are starting to jump on the bandwagon with the fermented proteins, the raw, nutrient-dense superfood supplements. People are moving away from the non-organic, GMO, synthetic, laboratory manufactured, unabsorbable crap, and they're moving into this. There's a trend with this superfood stuff, and there's a reason for it because people feel the difference when they take this stuff. So I can't get the damn label off. Hold on, let me use some scissors. I just want to show you what's so amazing about this one is that you can actually chew them. They're chewable. They're chewable tablets. So again, 3 of these a day. Libido, anyone who's having low libido issues, amazing. Energy, immunity, hormone system, any hormone imbalances, stress, as we said, digestive support, contains amino acids. So if you are having trouble breaking down your proteins, gas, bloating, indigestion, acid reflux, anything like that, you want to make sure that your protein is in its amino acid form, okay? So these are the building blocks that are going to help to build up our enzymes, our hormones, our hair, our skin, our nails. So crucial, so foundational. And here are the B tabs, okay? So I just want to show you guys. So it's this little tablet, and you can see all the amazing stuff in there. So no binders, no fillers. It's like a candy. You can give this to your kids in the morning, guys. This is all kid-friendly stuff. So no binders, no fillers, no GMO ingredients. Just royal jelly, bee pollen, bee propolis, honey. I could actually eat a whole container of these because they're so yummy. Okay, so the bee naturals. So these guys are all by Asante Organics. If you have any more questions, if you need more information, these are all health boosting, nutrient dense superfoods that we should be incorporating into our diet, especially nowadays with the standard American diet, the way we eat. We're on the run, we eat like crap, we don't eat the right foods, we're constantly grabbing. I find that, you know, when you go out, when you're out for the day, it's so hard to find a nutritious meal. It's so hard to find a salad or like some raw vegetables. Everything is bread, pastries, sandwiches, muffins, pasta. Really hard. So if you have this stuff in your car, or if you've mixed it into some water in advance and just take it with you, you're going to help to sort of nutrify and electrify your cells, okay, and keep healthy. So this is an amazing thing that you can just keep with you on the go if you travel a lot. And as I said, like with the standard American diet, with the way we're eating, we're not getting the right nutrients. Not only that, even if we're so conscious and eating as much vegetables as we can, we're probably not reaching the recommended daily intake of vegetables. And yeah, so we want to definitely nutrify. So the name of this is Asante Organics. If you want the link, I'm gonna post it below. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, just the quality of our nutrition. Oh yeah, I was going to say this, that with monocrop culture, with the modern way that our fruits and vegetables and our grains and, you know, even the meat, the way our meat and poultry is raised, the eggs that we eat, all of this stuff, conventional agriculture, conventional farming, bad news. So what happens with our soils is that they're constantly planting the same crop. So it's called a monocrop culture. They're constantly planting fields of soy, genetically modified soy, fields of corn, fields of wheat, all genetically modified, high in gluten when it comes to the wheat. And what happens is in a monocrop culture, when you're not rotating the crops, when farmers are not using the old farming techniques of rotating vegetables and nourishing the soils become really nutrient depleted. So they're not nutrient rich soils. And so you have a lot of the minerals that are missing, all the minerals that the plant would generally uptake and take into the cellular structure of the plant, and that's what we would eat. So we're either eating the plant from the plant's sake, you know, from eating a salad, or we're eating an animal that has eaten vegetation. So if we're eating a cow, we're eating a steak, whatever, we're eating that cow who has basically taken in that vegetation. We're basically always trying to capture the energy and the light and the nutrition from the sun. That is all we're trying to do. So we're trying to capture that the photosynthesis basically that goes on with the plant. So any way we do it, that's why plants and greens, the chlorophyll, the alkaline properties of these plants is so important, guys. So again, I have a whole presentation on the acid-alkaline balance. And if you guys are interested, you know, let me know. Are you interested if I were to get on camera like this and do a PowerPoint presentation? I have these gorgeous, really educational PowerPoint presentations. Would I bore the hell out of you if I were to show you slides to educate and explain how these things actually work? Or would you rather just like look at my face the whole time? Okay, so this tired face is because I wake up about 3 times a night. But these greens are really helping, guys. These greens are really helping to balance my blood sugar levels and give me as much energy as I can get throughout the day. So I actually start my day with the Asante greens. And I squeeze in some lemons in there just for some extra alkaline property. And I drink that and I take it with me on the go. I have a little jar that I take with me on the go. So always also drink in glass if you can. If you're using fruit juices, no. The reds. This is amazing, guys. This is like super nutrient-rich nutrition, and it's sweet and it's tart and it has all the properties that you would look for in a juice. So that's what you want to be doing. Okay, guys, so that was my little presentation for the day. This is very educational. PowerPoint would be great. Okay, good. So I will definitely get on those. I'm preparing all my PowerPoint presentations whenever I have some free time, because you guys know I have a 7-month-old. He actually happens to be sleeping. I was like, oh my God, is he going to wake up in the middle of this live stream? But that would be okay too. So I'm doing all this in my extra time. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and get yourself some antioxidants, superfood nutrition to really electrify and nutrify your body and stop feeling tired and weak and low immunity and poor digestion. There's no reason to be feeling this way. There are ways to help to increase our health and our vitality and thrive so that you can basically live the life you want to live and be with your kids and go outdoors and exercise and have the energy to do all these things. Because the number one complaint, I think, with my clients, when we really dig down deep into how their health challenges and their health issues affect their lives, it always comes down to this. I'm too tired to play with my kids. I can't go on outings and activities with my family. I'm just too tired. I don't feel well. I have to be near a toilet, which is often common with my IBS patients. I can't go to the gym anymore. I can't socialize with my friends because of my food intolerances, food allergies. I don't even have enough energy to socialize or go out with my friends. It all comes down to like basically the health issues and the symptoms and the health challenges impact our lives in that they make us stagnate and they don't allow us to thrive and move forward and be happy and live out the lives that we're supposed to live, okay? So guys, that was my little education for today. So have an awesome day. And if you have any questions, you can post them below in this live stream actually, and then I'll get on later and answer some questions. Okay? Mwah. See you later. Take care, guys. Have a good day.